Welcome to Almost D&D, the tabletop role-playing podcast where all three of my best friends hang out in my basement and attempt to play Dungeons and Dragons. Most of the time, but not tonight, I am your host and Dungeon Master, Devin Allard. Rotating clockwise around this large and egregiously sized table, we have...
I'm Rob, and during this one shot, I will be playing Gringle, the Drow Druid.
All right, hold on. Yeah, so just your names right now, and then I'm going to ask you to describe a couple things.
Shit, I'm
That's all right.
Gringle.
Oh.
That's all right.
My name is I'm Kris, by the way, and my name is Garrett Supmark.
Garrett
Supmark.
Suckmark?
Sup S-U-P Mark.
Mark.
If read it backwards, that's your hint.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. So no more details.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm sorry. I'm Jeff. My name is Jeff. I am Jeff. Hi. I will be your dungeon master for this evening. I'm so pumped.
My name is Devin, not the Dungeon Master tonight, but I will be playing Baddie.
Straight baddie.
Baddie. B-A-D-D-Y.
Baddie.
Cool.
Love
I guess you could say I'm a baddie daddy of the group.
Oh,
B-A-D-D-Y.
Yeah.
The baddie daddy.
The
Baddie
baddie
daddy.
All right.
On that note, let's play this game.
Well, let's hit up some sponsors. Who brings us this joy this evening?
Tonight's game is brought to you by two sponsors, Bets Bits Box. They are some new friends of ours that create just totally exemplary terrain for the tabletop. They make all sorts of stackable terrain. So if you're interested in getting any of the modular type terrain, whether it's grassy, snowy, caverny, check out Bets Bits Box, 10% off on our link tree. And our second sponsor of the night is Crooked Hollow. They are a gaming clothing brand, so D&D clothing, a lot of stuff about Barovia. I know Devin loves their stuff.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Hike Barovia, man.
Yeah, and it is it's so cool, very exciting. So 10% off there as well. Please check them out. Get a nice comfy sweatshirt with a skeleton on it that's stealing from people. It's great.
All right, you guys ready? I'm so ready.
Yeah,
You
I'm
guys-
ready.
I am beyond ready.
Let's go.
Beyond.
First things first, ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays from your Almost D&D. We hope that you feel all the love and joy that the holidays bring to everyone. With that said, this is going to be a little bit of a different holiday one-shot. Tonight, we figure out what happens when a group of adventurers on Santa's naughty list finally get fed up with Santa's bullshit.
Ooh.
We find out what happens when they take matters in their own hand, decide to break in to Santa's workshop and crack open the toy vault and take what they believe is rightfully theirs. So, with that said, I would now like you guys to introduce your characters. Tell us what they look like, name what they look like, what class you're playing, and then the two other facts I'd like to hear is one, why you're on the naughty list, and two, what did you ask Santa for that you did not get? We'll start with the Grinch.
The Grinch, me. All right, so yes, I am Gringle, and I accidentally gave it away, but Gringle is a drow druid. My look, I've got the typical very pale white drow looking skin with like a dark blue, it's almost like blackish, but dark blue hair, very long and flowy, very, very skinny, not like frail looking, but a thin guy, a lot like Devin, right? I mean, basically.
I identify as svelte.
Yeah, all right, svelte, that's the word I was looking for. The thing about Gringle is, so unlike most druids that are very attuned with nature, my one flaw is that when I do shapeshift into an animal, it's usually a wolf, and I usually am looking to eat reindeer.
Aha.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And so that's why I got on the naughty list. What was the second question?
What did you ask Santa for that you didn't get?
Giant reindeer to eat.
More reindeer.
More reindeer, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Gringle. Garrett Supmark. All right.
I'm a human cleric, and I am a new cleric in that when I found out I was on the naughty list, I decided to become a cleric.
Okay.
Because people have forgotten the meaning behind Christmas, and everyone's about Santa. And so he found that when Santa didn't give him what he wanted, he decided, you know what, I'm going to go against him. And I started a new religious cult that's called the Anti-Santa Septum, which the holy symbol would be ASS.
Yes, you created ass.
Yes, I have created ass.
All right.
And that is how actually I got on the naughty list, is that I wanted more attention for myself. And all I asked for was my own building to worship in, and I didn't get it.
All right.
To start my own cult.
You asked Santa for a nice church.
Yep.
And he did not give it to you, so you created ass.
Yes.
And you are the leader of ass. Some would say you are the ass man.
Garrett the ass man.
I'm taking notes right now, and I have Garrett Supmark, human cleric, religious cultist, anti-Santa septum, the ass man. All right, that's perfect. All right,
it.
Devin.
Okay.
Tell me about Batty.
Batty is a half-elf rogue, level 8 rogue. He's an orphan, right? Raised. He doesn't know his dad. He only had mama elf. Comes from the South Pole. Yeah.
Ooh, wrong side of the tracks there.
Right. And so he's always scowling. Okay, scowling's his favorite. Yeah. Okay. So he's Batty the elf.
Batty the elf.
Christmas this year, he thought he was gonna get it, but he thought he was gonna get a really, really nice lock picking set, just because he's always trying to, just trying to figure something out, just trying to open something, see what's behind that sealed door. But yeah, he didn't get it. So now that's it. It's just he's done. He's done with it.
Why were you on the naughty list again? Is it because you're from the wrong side of the tracks?
Yeah.
Sounds a little racist by
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that racist or yeah.
I totally left
Placist.
major thing out.
Okay.
About being on the naughty list.
Okay.
I decided that I decided to punish children who don't join the anti-sign.
Oh my god.
So I might accidentally have some henchmen maybe beat them for being bad children.
Gotcha.
And other nasty things, and that's really the real reason, but I don't believe that's the real reason.
Okay.
So
You don't. That is the real reason. You just don't think that's.
no,
the
I
reason.
just think
gotcha.
that's just me doing ass's work.
The ass man who spanks asses. The Lord's work.
I gotta find a new way to play a character. Everybody's something nasty.
Santa put you on the naughty list, so you immediately went out and found God. So that's cool. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys for doing that. I now have a great picture of who you guys are. Let's start with because you rolled the highest on the pre-roll here. You're going to be the first one that kind of got fed up. You find yourselves. Well, first things first, your group of naughty adventurers, as it were. You meet essentially every year, the day after Christmas, and it's become kind of a tradition to get around and gripe and drink and kind of close down the local tavern that you guys are all at, because you're all on the naughty list. You're pretty much the only people in the village that are on the naughty list. And this year, one of you kind of finally had enough. The ass man himself finally set about to do something different. So Garrett, you as the last patron kind of leaves and the fire is still cooking in the tavern, the lights grow dim, you guys are deep in your tankards. You say, hold on 1 second. And you snap your fingers, and seemingly right beside you, gift wrapped and duct taped over the mouth, sits an elf from the North Pole that you have captured. You have decided that this year enough is enough. You are going to find a way into Santa's workshop, into this toy vault, and finally figure out how to get that church you so desperately want. But to do so, you need to figure out actually how to get there, how to find his vault, and what sort of security is. And you've got to convince our friend the elf here how to do it. So you've popped up. You're the only ones in this tavern. What do you guys do?
All right, I walk up to him.
Oh God.
And I take my mace and I smack it on the wall right beside his head, and then rip off the tape and go, "You better start talking.
You better not. I'm coming for you."
I backhand him across the face.
Roll an intimidation check.
That didn't hurt at all. Oh my God. 17 plus 1, 18.
Oh man. So his bickering and back talking, immediately you slap him and he goes silent. He doesn't tell you anything, but he looks at you and then he looks away.
Batty is gonna crack his knuckles, looking at him. I can't crack my knuckles right now. Oh, there we go.
Oh god.
That was good.
Oh.
He goes, "Yeah, I recognize a northerner when I see one."
Wow.
He's gonna pull out a blade, and he goes, "Yeah, you."
And I'll get in the middle of Batty and the elf and say, Batty, listen, he's okay. They're not all bad. Like, we don't know him. Just relax. Let me talk to him.
Damn right we don't know him. He's an elf. Okay? And they're all bad.
Thank you and good night.
I'm on the nice list.
Oh,
You're on the naughty list.
why?
That's
Why
right.
are you talking? Why weren't you talking like 10 seconds
Why
ago?
do I want to talk to him? He scares me.
Oh yeah, he scares me too. Listen, he does unspeakable things.
Smells a little bit like ass
And
too.
he smells like an ass.
Like he's an ass man.
You're the size of a child, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look delicious.
I'm big in the right places. You wait.
And I'm going to immediately take out a fork and knife and be like,
eat these nuts.
All right,
that's the first course, sure.
Shit. Backfire.
Your move, holy man!
You guys are crazy.
You're on my naughty list, damn it.
we're all right. So
I don't
listen,
know how to take that.
we're a little crazy and we're a little buzzed, but don't look at him.
It's either a dangerous
Look
or
at
really
me.
good combination.
It could go either way tonight. But listen, what are you doing here?
Well, I mean, I'm an elf on the shelf. I report to Santa about all the good little boys and girls. This asshole found me somewhere, wrapped me up, and brought me to you guys. Oh, you tell me, what the hell am I doing here?
Oh, he brought you. He wrapped
Yeah.
you up and brought you here.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we just found you here.
No, you guys
Oh,
are.
Garrett.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. You guys are you're supposed to use him to get information about the North Pole.
Oh, why?
Sorry.
Why'd you? All right. What the hell? Why'd you do that?
What do you mean, why I do that? I'm sick of the same shit every year. We get left out. What did we do wrong?
Oh yeah. No, I'm on your side. now I'm mad. Wait a second. So now I want to try and
You could
intimidate
be on
him.
the nice list.
It's too late.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So
I want to try and hit the wall behind him.
All right, go ahead, roll an intimidation check.
16.
Okay.
Plus
He's now terrified of both of you.
Good. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Garrett. I'm sorry. I forgot.
All right, okay. Just don't hit me anymore. And honestly, just stay far away from me. What do you guys want to know?
I want to know how I get either on the nice list or at least get some type of presents, even if I'm not on the nice list.
I'll tell you how we get the presents. We go up to the North Pole, and we take them.
Yeah.
It's the heist of a century.
I mean, you could try. Well, let's back up. The only person who can put you on the nice list is the big man, the fat man, the jolly Saint Nick. Ho ho,
Jolly Saint
ho, ho, yeah, you know, Santa Claus,
Ah.
Kris Kringle, the
Yeah.
boss man, the head elf.
Tell us. All right. So listen.
You gotta go find him and talk to him, okay? That's above my pay grade. Now
How?
about the North Pole,
Yeah.
getting into the vault.
That's right.
All right. Well, there's only two ways to the North Pole. Well, I'm sure you could find it anyway, but the two main ways are one,
North.
north.
Or two
invited
so
us-
south that it becomes.
Who
north.
invited the smarty pants over here? Sorry, don't hit me.
I've got a +1 to wisdom, so I'm just above
It
average.
shows. He rolls his eyes. Ooh, +1. In any toy store, there is a janitor's closet. It's a very special janitor's closet.
Okay.
Elves have the ability to see it. No one else really does. In that janitor's closet is a portal to a frozen lake that is the shores of the North Pole. That will get you pretty close. It's also slightly dangerous because once you step foot on the frozen lake to get to the North Pole, there's all sorts of guards, enchantments, and traps and what have you, right? They're not going to just leave the North Pole around for anyone to see and go roll up on us. The second way is the one that almost everybody knows, the Polar Express. We have it stationed to be serviced. Once again, it's probably going to have some guards, some traps. I'm sure it's secure. It's the off-season, as it were, day after and all. So I'm sure it's going to be in maintenance and whatnot. But I can show you guys where it is, or I can show you where the portal is. If, and only if, you promise not to harm an elf, and two, to let me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I promise those things.
He's gonna roll an insight check.
Can I?
Yeah, you can either roll a deception or persuasion.
All right, I'll roll deception.
He rolled a 3.
I rolled a 12.
Sounds good. All right, which way do you guys want to go?
Can we speak amongst ourselves for just a moment?
Sure. Pretend I'm not here.
I'll try
I
and
turn my
huddle
back.
you
I chuckle. Fucking nicers. What an idiot.
Nicers.
Are you talking about me?
All right, boys. What do we think? Which way do we want to go? Garrett, you seem like a man of good faith. Which way?
And taste.
Yeah, and taste.
And taste, yes.
Which-
I am hungry.
Which way do you think we should go?
North. north.
But do you want to take the
shit,
train,
Sherlock.
or do you want to take the weird closet that leads to the icy lake? Then walk there.
How do we know he's actually being nice and being naughty, and that closet's a lie?
That's a good point. We do know the Polar Express is real.
You can roll an insight check. If you would like to.
I rolled a 2, so that's good.
You must be telling the truth.
Oh,
All right. Well,
you first, I guess, man.
I'm gonna roll insight check as well. Insight plus 7.
Must be telling the truth.
Must be telling the truth.
All right. Well, I will trust both of you. I don't need to try and look into this myself.
Yeah.
So if he's telling the truth, there's 2 options. Baddie, what do you think? Which one sounds more fun?
What is your character's name again? I'm sorry.
You should be sorry. We've been friends for a long time.
I know.
It's
Gringle.
Gringle.
Gringo. Yeah.
Listen, Gringle. I know you and I go way back. Listen, if I don't have to walk, I don't want to walk. I say we take that damn train. Who knows? We might even make some nice thefts on the train as well.
That's a good point.
There's no limit to being on the naughty list, but on the good list, on the nice list, being a nicer, there's a ceiling. And there's rules. We live ruleless.
That's right. We do live ruleless. You know, if they're called...
It feels...
Suddenly you
He's
start
Zorob.
talking like me.
It's Zorob. You play Zorob, and everything. You're like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
it's
what?
fine.
I'm easily influenced.
I'm from. Sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not. I'm Gringle. It's different.
I know.
I'm a bad guy. So, all right. I think that Garrett doesn't really care, and you want to take the train. Train sounds like fun.
Let's take a train ride.
Let's take a train ride.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna turn back to the elf.
So we're taking him with us, right?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so I get out.
he hear
I
the
get out a little knapsack that I'm gonna put him in to transport him with us.
Listen up, dagger ears.
Oh, good one.
You're gonna get in this bag.
You're getting in the
No,
bag.
not in the bag. We're not even getting the bag.
You're gonna get in the bag.
I'm fine. Mom said, you ever held captive? You don't get in the fucking bag.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy,
Thaumaturgy?
and I'm gonna alter my eyes to look demonic. And be like, he's gonna get the bag.
He's already terrified of you, and at this point, you threaten to eat him. So just don't eat me, and he'll get in the bag.
It's all right, so I just grab and stuff him in there and zip and put it over my shoulder like a little sack.
A plastic bag.
He's gonna like mumble and take a left. He's giving you guys directions to the Polar Express. It's not terribly far away. You guys, for whatever reason, live pretty close to where the Polar Express is, and everyone give me perception checks as you crest this hill. We'll describe what you see.
10.
6.
Oh boy.
16.
Okay.
Thank you.
First glance, you see essentially what looks like a rundown train station with snow-covered pines along the entrance, and the tracks are shattered and broken as the pine trees kind of thin out and head towards the snow. That's all my Gringle and Baddie get, but as Garrett looks closer, and I think probably a little help from the elf in your sack, you look harder. you kind of see through the enchantment, and the Polar Express sits there, and where the tracks seem to be broken, ice has kind of formed and created its tracks, and you see they head quickly out of sight, take a right-hand turn, and head up north, and you have found the Polar Express. What you don't see with the 16 is, and with a 10 and a 6, no guards, no other forms of security. You do see the entrance. To 3 cars back is where the door is. What do you guys do? How do you want to approach it?
I'm gonna stealth my way up to the train.
That took a 180. All right.
Yeah. There you go.
So I'm gonna use kind of my make a stealth check and try and sneak my way onto
Give
the
me a
train.
stealth check.
It's a 19.
Ooh.
Your footsteps crunch in the snow, but not near enough to make any sound that would be heard. You're pretty light on your feet.
Yeah.
Your friends and companions, you guys following him in?
I would like to turn into a bird.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's your game.
Yeah, I want to turn into
What type of bird?
A turkey vulture.
Of course.
Gross.
Yep.
And so I want to take to the skies, and I want to try
Classic
and
naughty bird.
Yep, naughty bird. Yeah, I was like, what's like a gross
What's
like naughty bird?
Naughty bird.
Turkey vulture. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty naughty. Trash. Yeah. It's like, well, it's not like turn into a flamingo. It's like, so yeah, I'm a turkey vulture, and I want to fly up and like try to see more.
Okay.
So I'll fly like up and I'll stay hovering like around him.
Excellent.
But trying to look ahead.
Yes, give me an investigation check, or an Arcana check, whichever one is better.
Okay. Arcana's better at 15.
Okay, with the 15 and your new vantage point, and because you're specifically looking kind of for like Christmas magic now, especially now that Garrett has let you know that there's enchantments going on, you can clearly see the aura, as it were, of kind of Christmas magic all throughout the train.
Okay.
Some carts appear to have higher concentration. So if you were like the entrance is on the third cart, the head of the train is essentially one cart, 2 cart, 3 cart, and then the head of the train. In the second cart from last, and the third cart, and the second cart from the front, there's a pretty high concentration of Christmas magic. The other ones have some semblance of kind of magic, but you are getting some serious vibes from those two, from the middle two.
Okay.
But you guys are able to, are you going to stealthily?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You follow in Baddie's footsteps, and you are able to stealthily kind of make your way to the train. You all get in at the third car.
Okay, I take him and I throw him in.
He slams against the wall. Ouch! I said you were going to let me go! I keep forgetting your fucking name. Gringle. Sorry.
Gringle.
I mean, why
Gringle.
is
It's such an easy
it's
one.
so easy.
I've got Baddie and Garrett. I don't even know his last. I can't even do his last name. Garrett Supmark. I can't remember Gringle.
It'll all make sense at the end.
All right, Gringle.
Yeah.
You are you gonna land? Where are you landing and going in? How do you want to approach the train?
Yeah, so they're stealthily getting to the train, I want to actually like land on top of the train and basically I'm sorry, are they at the train now?
They're at the train. They're like walking in the train.
Yeah, so as they walk in, I land on the top of the train and then I swoop down and I transform as I swing into the doorway.
Very badass entrance.
I mean,
you enter into the third cart. As you enter in, seemingly by its own accord, the train does begin to start up and head, as it is supposed to do when somebody gets on board, towards the North Pole. You feel the train tracks begin to go. The train kind of lurches. You guys gather your feet. The door shuts behind you. You find yourselves in a brightly lit train cart. Along the ceilings are Christmas lights illuminating everything. Chairs to the left and the right. The door ahead of you leads to the main cabins, as it were, and the head of the train. What do you guys do?
Seems a bit light in here. You guys mind if I darken it a bit?
do it. We're all about the dark.
Okay.
And the sadness.
That's right.
And the badness.
Because we're naughties.
Because we're naughties. Yeah, we're not, what did you call them? Gooders?
We're not nicers.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
I take out a dagger and I slice through the Christmas lights and I try to darken the train that we're on as much as possible.
I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh.
Crit fail. See you later.
Dex save 10.
12. Okay. Everyone failed.
Wow.
I cut the emergency
11.
brake, didn't I?
What'd you
13. You guys take 15 piercing damage as Batty goes to cut it to dim the lights, as it were. And as soon as he touches the thing, these lights were kind of filled and rigged and ready to go. And shrapnel, they all burst. And just shrapnel just obliterates the cart. You guys are all walking ornaments at this point. You guys are all kind of glimmering a little bit. For whatever reason, the lights haven't stopped. You guys are now just like glowing and moving Christmas lights.
Lovely. My fucking face.
I'd like to cast Find Traps.
Okay.
Is
that a thing?
Yeah.
You should have probably done that earlier. All right, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to right click and find traps.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cast it.
Yeah, I cast it.
Okay.
You sense any trap within range.
What's the range?
120 feet.
Okay.
Within, hold on, I should probably read it.
Yep, the whole thing.
Within within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell is any object or mechanism created to cause damage or other danger. Thus, the spell would sense the alarm or glyph of warding spell or mechanical pit trap, but would not reveal a natural weakness in the floor, unstable ceiling, or anything like that.
All right.
This spell reveals that a trap is present, but not its location. You do learn the general nature of the danger posed by the trap you sense.
Okay. There is another trap. It's an enchantment. It is not on this card. It is on the next card. I also need everyone to please make perception checks.
8.
16.
20. Dirty 20.
You two get it. You don't. You guys begin to hear, as soon as all that shrapnel goes off, you guys begin to hear what sounds like wooden logs marching across the floor, and they are heading your way.
Do you hear that?
I do.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Aid.
Okay.
So for 8 hours, maximum hit point increased by 5 points, and your current hit points increased by 5 points for the duration.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool. Thanks,
My
man.
dirty 20, you begin to feel the train slowing down as well.
Okay.
They realize something's wrong, and they're stopping it from going to the North Pole.
Guys, it's slowing down. I think we've been either detected or we're making progress
You
here.
say as you're all fucking lighting up the Christmas trees.
You don't say.
You shut your mouth. This is your fault. I want to push him.
I grab the sack on the ground and go, why didn't you tell us about the trap?
I told you it was going to be guarded. I told you. Have you seen it? Oh no! At this point, he hears what's coming, and he goes to get essentially try and crawl his way back in the thing. You guys are in trouble now.
What does that mean?
Look at me.
Look at him.
His eyes look to the side, so that's why I said that. What's happening next?
I don't know. You'll find out.
Find out, and
No,
you're
gonna tell us.
You're gonna tell us, or I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
I'm gonna punch you.
I've got 30 seconds. Go ahead and punch me, and then you'll be fine. I'll be set free. So at this point, you're on your
So
own.
I literally take him, turn him around, and I just boot him right in his ass. Boom!
He shatters the window, and he goes flying out.
Useless fucking elf.
nicer.
That hurt my ass.
All
It
right.
was empty. Okay. All right.
Do we fight or flee?
Do we ever flee?
No.
That's right.
I'm gonna hide.
because we're that.
That's part of my deal.
Make a stealth check.
God damn! I forgot he's a rogue.
That 20.
Oh,
Nice.
he just stands behind me. He's doing it again.
The train continues to slow down. The footsteps at this point, which you are now aware of, Garrett, Stupmark, have kind of stopped, and you gather that they're at least at minimum in the train carts ahead of you, if not the one after that. But they're no longer approaching you. The train is... Your options are to get off the train or fight and get it moving again.
All right, guys.
I've always wanted to be an engineer.
That sounds like a shitty job.
I cast Shield
Well,
of
not like
Faith.
the whole time, just to try it out.
What does that do?
It gives me +2 bonus to AC for 10 minutes.
Okay, and what did you cast aid as well?
Yeah.
What did aid do again?
Aid was for 8 hours. It says choose up to 3 creatures within range, so just pick them 2.
Yep.
Each
And you,
target's-
right? And you.
Yeah,
Yep.
and me, so that'd be 3. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration.
So you guys have 5 extra hit points for right now.
And it heals 5, I guess.
What's the
technically.
duration?
8 hours.
Okay, yeah. So you guys just healed 5. All right.
All right, the train stopped. I'm sorry. Did you say I want to look out the window? Where the hell are we?
You guys are still a ways away from the North Pole.
We're still a ways away.
At this
All
point,
right.
you could get out. You could. I mean, you have a general sense of where it would be, but it would
North.
be a difficult trek.
Trek.
Okay.
Not saying you couldn't do it.
Good job, Devin.
We're prepared for it. But
Yep.
All right, guys. I think we got to get this thing started. I don't want to walk out there. I could fly. I can be an ugly bird, but I don't want to do that
You
either.
could go scout out for us then.
I could do that.
Can you even fly far distances, or can you just fly to the first tree you see?
No, I could fly far.
Oh.
Watch. And I don't want to turn back into a stupid bird, but we're still in the cart.
you
so I'm
play
just,
Krugel
flying
too.
around.
You're prove it. Prove it.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Yeah, no, it's
No, so I do the. So I'm fine, and then I turn into a bird in the cart. And I'm just gonna try flail around. I want to try and get out the door. Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check for me. Your wings are. I mean, turkey vultures are fucking huge. You're just
They're big. Yeah.
you're in a train cart. You're bashing into shit.
I got a dirty 20 though.
The shards of glowing glass are still stuck in you.
Yep.
Dirty 20, you bash a couple times, then you find a freaking hole and you burst through the window.
Nice.
It's like a shooting star freaking flying. It's a flying Christmas tree comet. It's not auspicious at all. You do a lap. Give me an investigation check.
Not cool. 3.
Oh boy.
So, yeah.
Blinded by the lights that you are, unfortunately, you don't gather a whole lot, except for the fact that you do manage to catch the frozen lake of the entrance to the North Pole.
Okay.
Some leagues away. It would, metagame a little bit. It would take multiple survival checks and probably encounter some other obstacles along the way. It looks like rough terrain. You do see the train tracks continuing on that way. You don't see what's on the train ahead of you, though.
Okay. I'm going to fly back in. If I can do that, it's cold out
With that
there.
dirty 20, you manage to shoot right into the hole.
Shoot back in. Listen, guys, there's nothing out there. I got nothing to work with. I don't know what's going on. Someone else take the lead here. Stop hiding. I can see, you.
This is what I do. Okay? I've been waiting for them to come in here, and we can get this dance started.
Is that our plan, to wait?
That's what I've been doing.
Okay, all right. I can play that game, but you got to tell me.
All right, I'm planning to throw down with whatever's coming our way.
Okay,
'Cause
Garrett.
we're
are you
nodders.
in? We're what? We're
We're,
not.
we're naughties. Nodders.
I like naughties.
Naughties.
All right, listen, Garrett. Are you in on this? Are we gonna wait here and throw down when they get here?
Yeah, I mean,
Why don't you, as the bird, fly out and get behind them?
I'm not doing the bird again. I'm done with
You
that.
birded out?
Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, I'm not being a bird anymore.
No.
No.
I have heard it's the word, though.
Bird is the word. Bird is the word.
that was entertaining. Thank you.
No problem.
I hate you guys
Take
so
more
much.
psychic damage. Bad pun.
I'm fine with waiting.
All right. All
right.
right, we're waiting.
I've been waiting years to get up here. What's a few minutes?
I'm gonna stay hidden in the shadows and draw my hand crossbow and just
Just
you
point
see
it.
silently a hand crossbow just comes out from behind Gringle's head.
Just the tip of the arrow.
Just the tip of the arrow. Don't move.
I just picture Baddie's head coming out of the other side.
So when do they show up?
They don't. They're just sitting there waiting. The train has stopped.
We've got to stand up.
You don't know this. What if when there's 3 other people in the top train cart and one of them is looking around the other? They just had the exact same conversation. Why aren't they fucking coming?
Yeah, we got to get to the front of the train and drive the train ourselves.
All right, let's get topside.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, you want to get? You want to go out?
Shut the fuck up!
Could you turn into a bird again, please?
I do.
All
I
right,
seriously hate
I'm gonna
you
try and
guys.
stealth my way to the top.
I need first things first. I need acrobatics checks as you climb up to the top. Wind begins to howl. Snow begins
9.
to kind of begin to pour. A 9. What is everybody else going on as well?
Yeah.
Okay. A 9. You slip. You fall. You realize there's no harm in falling because it's just snow. You land in the snow. You're fucking.
Damn it.
You're fucking cold and wet at this point.
Right.
But you're able to get right back up.
I get
You're like,
right
"Oh,
back up.
shit."
All right, cool.
That's about. You just look like an idiot.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not going up there.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and go through the door to the next cart.
Okay. Right now, as he's climbing out.
As he's climbing out,
I'm behind him and I see him fall and I go, I'll try, and I rolled a 12.
Okay, you're good. It was only a 10.
Oh, nice.
So it was just to get up, just a bit short.
Yeah.
You do make it up. You're fine.
Hey, are you hiding
You don't
in
have
the
to
snow?
roll. You make it up the second
Baddie, are you just hiding in the snow now?
Yeah.
Do you need help
No,
up here?
If you want to give me a hand, that'd be great. It's
Okay.
starting to get a little chilly.
Okay.
time. 2 on the top, making their way along the train
Train roof.
Badass, by the way.
Yeah.
Gringle,
yeah.
you open the door
Yep.
to the next cart. It's empty.
Good.
You do know that there's a trap in this cart.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
This is the trap cart. I would like to.
What you see? I'll
tell me what I
tell you
see. Yeah,
Yeah,
tell me.
what you see is this: a Christmas tree, a rather large Christmas tree. It's dim because all the power is currently on you right now. Pales
Yep.
in comparison to the light that you shine. Presents along the bottom, and the door sits beyond it.
All right. I want to. this is tough. Why did I split up with them? Because he's being a jerk. That's why. I want to try. All right, I want to turn into a rat and try and go as far away from the Christmas tree as I can and get through to the next cart.
Absolutely. Roll acrobatics check with advantage.
Ooh, with advantage. It's good. I got a 19 and a 2, but dirty 20.
You're good. You
All right.
skirt your way. How many wild shapes do you get?
I believe you get 4 memorized, right? And you can use it as a... Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know what I'm doing. Did I do too many?
I think you have a limited number that you can use.
Yeah,
in a certain amount of time.
I thought it was 4, but let me
It probably
check.
is, but I don't want, in case you want to turn into a wolf and eat a fucking reindeer later on, I want to just make sure that you know that.
Yeah. So...
And it's a one-shot, so who the fuck really cares? But...
Yeah.
I digress. You make it along the... You look that up. I'm going to describe what you do. You make it along the way. You crawl rat-like up and peek over into the next cart, and you see...
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
3 rather large and imposing nutcrackers. One of them standing directly in front of the door. The other 2 kind of spaced out along, and they are actively waiting for you at this point. Okay, 2 on the top. 1 in rat form can clearly see them through the door. Let's go back to our duo on the top. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to try and peek in through a window.
Okay.
And see if I can't see what's going on. Investigation.
Yeah, make an investigation.
When he's peeking, I want to cast thaumaturgy. I don't know how to say
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. And I want to use invisible hand to see if that window's unlocked, to see if it flies open when he looks in.
Okay. All right. Roll a d4. Even if it's unlocked, odd, it's closed, and nothing happens.
D4, okay. I roll a 3.
Okay, odd, it's closed, and nothing happens.
I got a 22.
You are able to see in there. You can see you're actually, you're behind 2 of them.
Right.
In one of them, you're not quite behind.
Yep.
So if he were to mess up or make a random noise, he may look over.
He may look over.
Yeah, we're gonna stay on the right side here, but you can clearly see the 3 of them because you're good friends with Gringle. You probably catch him too, peeking in rat form on the interest or interest. Yeah.
So I'm gonna peek up and look at what Mars.
Garrett.
Thank you, Marcus. Garrett.
What's up, Mark? Nothing. What's up with you?
We got 3 goody 2-shoes beneath us. 2 right where we're standing,
Yeah.
and 1 further down.
Okay.
I say I go a little further,
Yeah.
and on the signal, when all hell breaks loose, I'm gonna take out the one from behind, all the way across,
You're gonna get it right in the ass.
right in the
All
ass.
right.
Gringle's in the front of them.
All right.
We're gonna get him from all sides. I say you swing in from the side and take
Okay.
one
Well,
of the other
the window
2.
wasn't open though. I just checked, so.
Might want to change that.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna try and. Do I need a stealth?
Yes. At this point, everyone needs to stealth.
That is a crit fail.
Okay.
Ah,
As you
So
kind of
sad.
make your way along, you are kind of getting into position, and as you jump down and get on the door behind him, you make a loud thud.
Okay.
And this one,
Turns around.
Pringle, you're going to see him turn around. You'll also see him as you're now, Carrot, as you're looking through the glass. You'll see him turn around, and you now have 2 facing one way and 1 facing the other. Actually, I lied. This one is gonna go to check and see what happened because he doesn't want you getting anywhere near you. Behind you, Batty. At this point, you realize is the train engine.
Okay.
Where you could start back up if you'd like to. He's gonna go and investigate. Would anyone like to do anything? As you guys see him going to investigate the sound that everyone just heard.
I'm gonna. So I'm trying to think of where they are versus where I am.
You probably would have heard me fall down, right?
Yeah. And so I'm a rat, and I did use my last shapeshift.
That's all right. We'll give you one more.
No, I live with my mistakes.
I want you to have one more in case you want to turn into a wolf and eat all the fucking reindeer in the North Pole.
All right, I'll hold on to that one.
The rat is more like a natural state anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a rat. So.
Honestly, you turned into a turkey vulture twice too, so that really.
Yeah, it was like kind of
Only one.
just one.
Yeah.
All right, so as a rat, I want to basically ignore them for now, and I'm trying to get to the first cart and fix it. Trying to
Ooh,
get
okay.
there. Yeah.
How
So I'm
do you
trying
want to
to-
do that?
Well, I don't know how many carts are there. Like how
This
far
is
away am
the
I?
one that the nutcrackers are in. This is the last cart between you and the engine room. So you can either go over, under, or through.
Yeah, I want to go. I want to try and like go through their legs and like get through to the next cart. Yeah.
Make a stealth check. And make a stealth check. And it's pretty high DC because they're like fucking right there.
Yeah.
And that's we'll start there.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not enough.
Okay.
6.
Okay, a 6. This one goes to check you out. This one right here spots you and picks up his leg and goes to stomp you. Great. And with that, we are going to roll for initiative.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I ruined everything.
Fucking horrible rolls, dude.
25 through 20.
Sorry, I got to roll. Yeah, I got +1 to initiative. I suck. I got 11.
No. 25 through 20. Anyway,
oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot you do it.
20 through 15.
No.
Ooh, okay. The Nutcrackers got 18. 15 through 10.
14.
10 through 5.
I got 11.
Yeah, that's right. You got 11. That's all right. Sorry. Gringle.
I got a 1.
Ooh.
And not a crit fail. I rolled a 2 and have initiative of -1.
Jeez.
Nice. All right. The first one is going to take a big fat stomp on the rat that is Zora. Let's see, where are my toy soldiers? Let me get their thing. The 12 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. If you would please take 9 piercing or 9 bludgeoning damage as he fucking
All right.
stomps on you.
So that unrats me.
Okay. You are, I'm going to say you're prone at this point.
Okay,
as you've just kind of been stomped on, you're prone, you're lying there. That is his, he's going to like be shocked a little bit, so he's not going to like multi-attack or move. Like, he thought I just killed a rat, and he definitely did not kill a rat.
Yeah.
He's going to kind of look to the side at his buddy and kind of point. His buddy is then going to kind of mechanically march on over and is going to take 2 swipes at you. One with his scepter that he's carrying.
Okay.
That's a 22.
I mean, yeah.
Take 9 piercing damage.
Yep.
The other is going to be, he's going to open up. His jaws begin to open, and he's going to try and take one big giant chomp at you.
Does nutcrack me?
Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. He misses the nutcrack. The other one is going to head towards you, the one that's facing you.
Yep.
He's going to open the door. I'm going to say with that horrible stealth roll, he's going to see you, and he's going to take a scepter attack at you upon seeing you. Yeah, does a 24 hit.
It does.
If you would take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to try and take a bite at you as well. Does a 13 hit.
13 is my armor class, so if it needs, it beats, right?
No, at this table, right, it's Tygo's defender, right?
It's
at this table, Christmas, the long and egregious table here, we're going to do Tygo's defender. Halloween one-shots, ladies and gentlemen, if it meets and beats, but for Christmas, we give the gift that keeps on giving. Tygo's the defender. All right, that is the Nutcracker's turn. It is now Batty, you're up.
All right, I am going to take out my hand crossbow and try to make an attack with it. I can't use sneak attack, right? I don't have advantage. I'm going to say I don't. How do I attack? Combat.
Do you attack? Almost indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We almost know it.
+8. I'm guessing a 9 misses.
A 9 just misses.
All right.
These are big, giant wooden constructs.
So that's, and then I'm going to take a bonus action, and am I in dim light or darkness?
Yes, you are.
I'm going to merge with shadows. I can give myself the invisible condition as a bonus action.
Oh, that is awesome.
The condition ends when it ends on you immediately after you take an action, a bonus action, or a reaction.
That is so cool. Do you want to move at all as you go invisible?
I would like to try and get behind him.
Stealth check. We'll say with advantage because you're invisible.
18 plus stealth is 27.
So you see this thing's like jaw begin to mechanically drop open as you just go invisible, and you manage to sneak around, leaving him shocked in disbelief. He kind of leans mechanically forward, and you see him turn left and right, trying to figure out where the hell you've gone. He has no clue. And you are now behind him and behind the other two. You're now in between both, and no one knows where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Gringle, you're up, followed by Garrett after that.
I'm up?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Find Familiar and summon a frog.
Cool.
A turkey!
Thought about it, but I'm going to do a frog because I have limited options with challenge rating of 0.
Out of nowhere.
Yep, so it just, boom, 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 just hops up next to me. And to be honest, I'm trying to read through this and figure out what it can do. I think it gets its own turn and it can attack and stuff. So that was my spell, and then I want the frog to attack the one that stepped on me.
Okay. What does a frog do? If you're familiar having an attack?
It can breathe air and water.
Hell yeah, it can.
No, it doesn't have any freaking abilities. It can't do anything. All right.
A frog
Go
has
ahead
no
and
effect on attacks.
roll an attack. Go ahead and roll an attack.
It can't do an
You
attack.
ask it to an attack. Go ahead and roll an
Yeah,
attack.
go attack frog. Piece of garbage. It got a 15.
Okay, 15. It sticks out its tongue, sticks to it, and just flies to it. Instead of it bringing the thing that goes it, the
Yep.
frog sticks to it, looks back at you, goes ribbit, and like almost shrugs its shoulders.
I'm just as ashamed as you are, frog.
That said, the one that just he's now no longer like looking at you. He's got this frog attached to him, and you see him kind of like try and get his scepter arm over there to wipe the frog off, and he can't do it. He's like he just wants the frog off. He's a little bit distracted.
Yes.
Yeah.
All part of my master
That's right.
plan. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, I fucked
Okay.
up. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to try? You're on the floor right now.
Oh, I do want to get up.
Would you like? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're distracted. I would say because he's distracted by the frog, you could, if you would like to move out without getting a reaction.
Yeah.
He's not gonna swing at you because he's more concerned about the frog that just trying to eat him.
I want to try and get up and go over towards Garrett.
Okay.
Yeah.
Garrett, you see him outside the window. You make your way over there.
Garrett. Garrett. I like bang on the window. Garrett.
Could you
Yes,
also
thank you,
move
yes.
my character to the middle? Thank you.
Yeah, that's my turn. You just see me
Garrett,
banging.
you're
Garrett.
up. You see, first all you can see is the nutcrackers, and out of nowhere, you see Gringle's head just pop up.
Garrett.
I can't get in this window.
What do you want? What do you want to do? You haven't tried to get in the window. Do you want to get in the window?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You could either try and break through it or try and pick the lock, however you want to do
I
it.
want to smash it with my mace.
Make a strength check.
17.
I was gonna say it's a fucking window. It's not gonna take a whole lot.
Yeah.
So it crashes. You know, the whole thing shatters right in Gringle's face. More shards of glass kind of to Gringle. But you can now get in and do whatever you'd like to do.
Okay, I am going to cast Bless
Okay.
on my party members.
All right.
And I guess myself for a third creature or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can bless yourself. When I think about you, I bless myself.
And then let's see. I don't know if I have many bonus actions. Shield of Faith, which I already did. Okay. That's all I can really do then.
It's now the Nutcracker's turn. The closest one to you is that's got a frog stuck to its leg. It's going to realize this frog's not really doing a whole lot other than being distracting. He's going to turn. He's going to open its mouth, and you think he's going to chomp. Garrett, you see it first because Gringle's busy wiping out shards of glass out of his eye. A nut essentially comes flying out of his mouth straight at you and Gringle. If you guys would make dexterity saving throws for me.
Jeez.
8.
No.
Me as well?
4.
No, I'm
4. If you guys both failed, 14. If you guys would take 14 fire damage as the nut explodes, and you guys are officially nutted by the Nutcracker. The other one that is kind of behind you guys is going to realize that you guys are there. He's going to walk over and try and take a swipe at Gringle.
No.
Yeah, does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay, 10 does not hit. He's going to try and eat you as well. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a crit. He is gonna. It's a nat 20. Here we go.
Nutcrack? Oh, no.
See what the Nutcrack does. Hold on one second. Oh, it's not bad. If you would take 6 bludgeoning damage, but you make a strength saving throw for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
no, I lied. 6. You're gonna take 12 because it was a crit. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're gonna take 12.
It's all right. I got a nat 20.
Okay, so it goes to
So-
chomp down on you. You are A-okay. You are not grappled in this thing's mouth.
Oh, by the way, Bless. I need to tell you what it does. It's you
Oh,
roll
yeah.
a 1d4 and it adds to attack rolls or saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You were good anyway, but
Okay.
excellent. For how long?
Shit.
Is it just the one? I think it's just the one time.
Is it like a little bardic inspiration?
It's like Bardic Inspiration. It's just a
It
cleric
says
version.
concentration up to a minute.
All right, so it's concentration, but show. I think your shield of whatever was too. So just watch your concentration.
Yeah, that was a bonus action. That was for myself.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So that means that would go away, right?
Yeah, if it was concentration. Yeah, so you do that. All right, but everyone is blessed. The other one is going to turn and try and find you. He's going to make a perception check. He's going to fail. He rolled a 4. A straight 4. Yeah. So you're good. You're still invisible. And with that said, it is now Baddie's turn, followed by Green Gold and Garrett.
So he had opened the door and attacked me.
Yes.
Is the door
Still open.
still open?
Yes.
How big is he?
How big is he?
Yeah, is that
He can
hundreds
fit,
of pounds?
He can fit through the door, but no, he's made it of wood. So
Okay.
I mean, he's a light wood. He's like a hickory
fir.
or like a fir.
Yeah, a fir, a pine.
Or a birch.
Yeah.
Nice
That
stiff
much
pine.
wood. That much wood is gonna weigh a little bit, but it's not like moving a rock or
A
something.
rock.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I want to. I'm gonna shove him and
Not
then try
actual
to.
size.
I'm gonna try and shove him forward or
Awesome.
from the back
Yes.
and then lock the door.
Make an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. $15.
He rolled an 8. You are going to push him through. You hear not only 3. Not only do you see him kind of go out, you see it kind of it's robotic. It's not very
Right.
dexterous. You see him lose his footing and potentially fall over the side. He's no longer on the train, and you close the door.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I will try to hide into the shadows again.
Okay.
Merge with shadows.
Make a stealth check.
24.
Next time it's gonna be at disadvantage because just remember that you're lit up like a fucking Christmas tree.
I can do it with this.
No, you're good. You're good. Because I forgot to do it. So, you're invisible again. It is now Gringle's turn and then Garrett.
All right, I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire. Yeah. How big is this area that we're talking about?
You're in a train car, so
I cast Wall of Fire.
you know.
I do what I said. I'm a man
Let's
of
go.
mayhem.
Yeah.
So I can. I'm gonna do a ringed wall that's 20 feet in diameter in a ring, and it is 20 feet high and 1 foot thick. Thick. All right.
All right.
And when it appears, each creature in its area makes a dex saving throw, taking 5d8 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. One side of the wall selected by me when I cast it deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of the side or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Gotcha.
The other side is no damage.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, with the two guys we have here, I'm trying to cast it so they're in the circle.
Sure.
And we're not.
Okay. Give me a intelligence check. No, I'm sorry. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I got 24.
That is outstanding.
Yeah.
Because of that, you can clearly tell where the invisible schmuck over here is, Baddie, and you are able. You know where Garrett is. He's behind you.
Yep.
You are able to do that.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right, cool.
What's the save?
It's dex save of 14.
All right. They have disadvantage on dex saves. They roll a 9. They're gonna fail. They failed both.
They're going to fail?
Yes.
All right, so I roll 5d8 damage. 6, 1, 5, 8,
Yep. 20,
3, 4.
27.
Right? Is that it? 5d8?
Yep.
All right.
You watch their wood
Yes.
fire hurts them very badly.
That is why I
You
chose that.
watch as initially kind of the flames begin to build up, and pretty soon it becomes quite apparent that they are straight burning and they are no longer alive. You're able to see this like whoosh of like blue energy fade out of them. You catch it also go out the window from the third one, and you see it kind of head towards the North Pole, and you gather that it's Christmas magic leaving them.
Wow.
As you are left with burning toy soldiers. They begin to shrink in size, and you're left with little roasting nutcrackers at your
Nice.
feet.
Roasted nuts.
That's right.
Roasted nuts.
Before we wrap this combat up, well, I'm gonna heal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna channel divinity and do preserve life.
Okay.
and I can split it up 3 ways. I don't think Devin got hit in that combat, though.
I did.
You did.
I'm still at 24 out of 43.
Well, so
48.
I was going to split it 3 ways, but 40 divided by 3, and I'll take the extra. So you each get 13, I get 14.
Okay, cool. Thanks,
Wow,
man.
it's cool.
Oh, and I point my holy symbol at you guys within 30 feet, and it just says ass.
Nice.
It's nice having an actual healer in the group, though. We're not used to this.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Is that
Clerics,
why
am I
those
right?
exist?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Ruth gets it. I know Ruth gets it.
They seem to be very important.
Yeah.
Useful?
Yeah.
Ruth is always a cleric.
I don't know
there.
what I'm doing.
I have a question though.
No, you can't be a bird again.
No, I can't. I know. I messed up. I'm aware. No, how's my frog? I'm assuming I accidentally just lit him on fire.
It's crispy.
Yeah.
Crispy. We'll say because it's a one shot.
Nice job, Kringle.
We'll say because it's a one shot, it's crispy, so it jumps off of the flame, and it's just like the skin is like hardened and crusted. It's still alive, still there for you.
Yeah.
So you can still use it, and it's still your companion. But the next shot it takes, it's done, and it's no longer quite as nimble as it once was.
So I look over at Baddie when he says nice job, and I pick up the frog, and I just bite its head
Oh
off.
my gosh!
Feels good being on the naughty list, doesn't it?
I love the naughty list.
Fuck yeah.
And
Let's
I
get out of here.
Throw the body over
Frog
my
legs,
shoulder.
am I right? Tastes pretty good.
So what happened to the elf that I kicked against the wall in the
gives a
train car?
shit?
No, is he just
he's gone. He flew out the window.
Oh, I kicked him out the window.
He flew out the window.
Right. Never
He's
mind.
gone. No telling where he is. All right, you guys get the train started.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna flag my compatriots to the train engine, and then I'm gonna sever the tie to the other cars.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave the other cars there. I don't give a shit about
Just
them.
the engine.
Just the engine.
Okay. All right.
So I'm assuming we walk in, right, and it's generic. There's a coal-fired burner boiler.
You got it.
And then there's some levers.
That's it. That's what you
To
got.
the left,
Just a couple
right,
levers.
left.
One of these is go. One of these is the brake. One of these steers. What do you
Can't
want?
really steer a fucking train,
Yeah, right.
but yeah,
It's a joystick. Like
forward, back. I mean, I don't know what you want.
yeah, no, it's rudimentary. You're able to work
All
it
right.
out. You're able to get it going again. You guys do head to the North Pole. The rest of the trip is uneventful.
So, whoa, I'd like to make it eventful.
Okay.
So,
Yes. Okay.
all right. As we're approaching the North Pole station,
Yes.
I want to firewall the throttles.
Okay.
I want to pin it. and
So
then-
I was going to get
Okay.
that. Okay, so here we go. So
right.
let me describe first things first, like glowing lights, right? At first, you mistake it for like the northern lights, essentially. And it's just, eventually as you get closer and closer, you realize that the entire just aura of the North Pole is just this shimmering, beautiful, picturesque village, right? If you ever had those snow villages at when you grew up, like my parents had a snow village where
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever had those, like that's essentially what it looks like. Now, please describe to me this fiery hell that you're going to drive into this place.
So
Go for it.
I have been shoveling coal into this fire like a madman, and then I peek out like the side of the window in my eyes, and I'm smiling ear to ear like a madman, and my eyes have this crazy twinkle, and I go, "Here we fucking go!" and I take the throttle, and I go, "You guys better be ready to jump," and I pin it, and I just want this thing to
As
go
it-
barreling into the North Pole.
As it fucking redlines, you hear, instead of like an alarm go off, you hear like jingle bells begin to like people
Yeah.
see this thing fucking coming, and out of the loudspeaker goes, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. And at first, people think like this is cool. Like, what's the Polar Express? Like, elves are starting to gather around, and they're like, "It's gonna slow down, right? It's gonna slow down." And pretty soon, everyone realizes this thing is not fucking slowing down.
Not even.
And it is like it is going barreling straight forward. Think like what's New York City, like the giant Christmas tree, the Rockefeller Center.
Rockefeller. Yeah,
Think that you're barreling in towards like this majestic version of the Rockefeller Center. Yeah. What do you guys? Are you guys jump? Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Jump.
Okay.
I mean, it's snow.
Yeah. So I
We'll be
see,
fine.
I see him jumping, I will also jump.
Okay.
Because I have no better plan. But he didn't leave us with a lot of choice.
He's been shoveling shit into this for a couple hours.
I'm pretty sure I just had to jump back out the window I just broke in because I did nothing. I jumped in, saw the fire, and all right, and I just jumped back out.
All right.
Plopping in the snow.
You all jump out. It is snow. You're fine. You land. You roll.
At 60 miles an hour.
It's okay.
It's fine.
I'm not going to describe the devastation that happens to the North Pole because I feel like at this point I've equated it to the Rockefeller Center, and I don't want to do that description.
Yeah.
So, but just needless to say, the Christmas tree is no longer standing, ladies and gentlemen. Elves are not very happy. A distraction. Yeah. I mean, at this point, we have given up all hopes of redeeming anyone from the naughty list. At this point,
Yeah.
we're going straight naughty here.
I don't know. Yeah, was that an option? I guess everything's an option.
You never know. It was always on the table, but this is a great little segue. So the train goes barreling in. You guys duck and roll. At this point, you know where, like, you have because of the elf that you guys captured, you have a pretty good understanding of where you guys are in relation to the vault, which is within, of course, Santa's workshop.
Yes.
Also, as you guys can, hopefully you guys can hear the train tracks. If they can't on Twitch, in our ears, there's still train tracks rolling. So I just imagine like the wheels are turned upside down, and it just is trying to continue to pump. It won't stop. But you guys now have a really good understanding of where you need to go. Elves are screaming. You guys are kind of not being worried about it at this point. What do you guys want to do?
All right, Garrett, we got to get in there.
Well, I think the chaos might have distracted everyone, so...
Yeah.
He's burning! I can't put him out! Somebody go get some ice!
So...
The stupid elf. I'm so sick of the elf.
Is he nearby? Because I'll grab him.
That was not the same elf.
Yeah.
There's like hundreds. You're in the fucking North Pole. There are hundreds of elves burning
everywhere.
and in serious pain. Like there's emergency service elves. I'm a first responder. Let me through. He's my fucking Band-Aid with Rudolph on it.
My followers.
You're gonna be okay, man.
My followers will love this buffet after. It's fine. Let's just go right by it.
You know, I know you always talk about what you do in religion and everything, but the more you talk about consumption, the more I wonder what you're actually referring to.
Sacrifice.
Okay.
That's one of the ass commandments.
Ass man. All right. I don't have time for this.
Roast their ass, then eat their ass.
I don't have time for this. We got to find this spot. All
Written
right.
on thong tablets.
So, yeah, I can inscribe a glyph for you. That shows you all of this.
I'm walking away. Okay. And I am walking away.
And are you heading towards Santa's workshop?
I am.
Which is where the vault is?
Yeah, I don't care what they do. I'm heading towards the workshop.
All right.
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. Ass man, are you following? Sorry, Garrett.
Oh yeah, I'm following.
So Mark, you follow. I need everyone to make stealth checks with advantage because of the holy hell that is being rained down in the North Pole.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It's I love the fireplace. The stealth check. The fireplace is really just elves burning on the
14.
12.
Okay.
I got 13.
Okay. Those are all mediocre at best.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have advantage because there is a.
You did have
just
advantage.
said
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry.
Yeah. This could make.
Are you not even paying attention to this
I'm
game
sorry.
that we're playing?
I'm 15.
Okay.
Still mediocre.
Still mediocre, but a little bit better. You guys, because those are mediocre, you're going to make it there without like attracting any of serious elves, if we call them, as they were. But you are seen by a couple of people. So what that means is you guys are heading you make it to Santa's workshop. You are able to kind of open the door, but essentially you know that some elves have seen you heading this way and enter there. Whatever, take that for what it's worth. Okay. As you enter into Santa's workshop, you enter into a hallway, and the elf showed you the back door. So this is not the main entrance. So directly in front of you, down this long, elegant corridor that seems to be almost made of ice, it's glistening, it's gorgeous, is the vault. It's this giant round door, almost like see-through. Like inside of it, you can see just presents and toys and trees and everything Christmas is kind of in there. It's gorgeous. It looks like it's almost snowing in there. To your right is the continuous like tinkering sound of elves hard at work making toys. What do you guys do? And I say to your right, what I mean is there's a hallway to your right. Like if you guys were to walk straight down towards the vault, they wouldn't necessarily see you. If you wanted to go to the elves in the toy factory, they are down there to the right at the end of the hall. What do you guys want to do?
We don't need to worry about them. They're busy.
Yeah, we can deal with them once we get the goods.
Yeah.
You can. Once we get the goods, I'm out.
That's fine. I've got some business to finish up here.
You really are naughty, huh?
There's no bottom to this hole.
You guys are tweaked.
Look,
You
listen.
see what I fucking did back there?
Yeah, we
There's
saw
no
that.
coming
And
back
also,
from this.
you turned into what? A turkey vulture and a rat?
Yeah.
And you got squished.
Like,
All right. Listen.
what? We all made mistakes. We can talk about this later.
Oh yeah, you're on my side. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, chill out.
Just
Right.
saying, we're all naughty, okay?
We're all naughty.
We got to get
All
our
right.
goods, and then we
Yeah.
got to take our share, and then
We're
we got
gonna
to
get
get
the
out of
fuck
here.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I want the good. Yeah.
We
whatever,
don't have
it's
to.
fine.
We don't have to do no survivors. Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
Just
All right. Let me try something. I'm gonna go up to the.
Oh no, he's giggling again.
I'm gonna go up
You know
to
it's
the vault
bad.
and use my. Oh, geez, what are they? What tools are they? Lockpicking tools.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Make a sleight of hand check. 17.
Okay. This is Santa's vault.
Yeah.
It's a very high DC. As you go to open, you feel you can actively. 17 is still pretty good. You can actively feel kind of the mechanisms,
Okay.
and you manage to get 1, 2. You feel it click, and you know there's a third one in there. And just as you're about to get it, it slips, and you miss it.
Okay.
And as that happens, writing appears on the vault. It says, "I
Okay.
open for the kind, the pure, the true, for those who give without asking anew. If you've brought joy and spread delight, only then will I unlock tonight."
What did
All
it
right.
say?
We're fucked.
So you can always try again. The DC may be a little higher, or you can work with that.
All right. This is Santa's workshop, right? So you
Yeah.
can make all types of goodies. We're gonna need explosives.
Okay.
I have just the trick. It
Fuck
might.
yeah, you
It
do.
takes an hour to cast, though. Do we have an hour to just scope this out, or
We
what?
have time.
Is it nuclear bomb?
No, it'd be the glyph of warding. Because it's got an explosive element to it.
Really?
It's an explosive rune.
Okay.
Yep. So it takes an hour to cast.
Okay.
That's what it says.
That's
so
all right.
I inscribe a glyph that later unleashes a magical effect. However, when triggered, you decide what triggers the glyph when you cast a spell? When I tell it to. How about that?
Okay.
There you go.
So I would cast it and set it as an explosive rune, which it erupts with magical energy in a 20-foot radius sphere entered on the glyph. Each creature in the area makes a dex saving throw. So I would be targeting the door.
Sure. It takes an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You sit there and you begin casting it.
So while he's doing an hour, can I go look for explosives as well?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Are you going to Santa's workshop to do so?
Yeah, I want to stealth it out.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. As you just give me 2 rolls.
Sure.
Actually, the first one, give me a investigation check and/or perception check as you kind of peer out
Okay.
into Santa's workshop.
This. 12. Not good.
A 12, you can't really see any explosives.
Okay.
What you can see is a clear kind of division of labor. There are elves getting parts, there are elves assembling, and there are elves wrapping. The parts pile seems to be not so much a pile as just like when one elf goes over there, whatever they need appear, like it just appears. Like it's just almost like a station, and then poof, they go over there, and you can't really see what they're doing with the 12. You don't know how to trigger it or what it is, but you know that all of a sudden there's really nothing there, and then poof, a part appears. They bring it over to the assembly station, and they make it. And then it goes to wrapping.
How alike do we look? Because I'm a half elf.
You're a half elf.
Right. So
You're a drow, so a dark elf.
You're totally not fitting.
Nah.
People are going to tell by the skin tone there. A half elf. I mean, with your current Christmas light exterior.
yeah. I thought that
You-
I would have
you-
picked those out of my skin. by
I mean,
now.
if you have,
I definitely would have. I'm not walking around with
So honestly,
shrapnel in my face.
it's stained most of your garb red.
Right.
So you look a little bit like all the elves there. You're a little bit taller.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit rounded ears. It would you would take another stealth check if you were trying to pass by everybody. Just
Is there any elf I can see where they are by themselves, where it would be an easy knockoff?
with a 12, you can see that after the gifts are wrapped, they are brought to a place that is semi-close to where the hallway ends that you're at,
Okay.
and set for like storing or staging to be brought into Santa's vault. So around where you're at, there's essentially like this cart, essentially, right? That's being
Yeah.
slowly piled up with, and you see that there's essentially one elf going from station to station and bringing him. So that it's a staging elf. And
Okay.
when he comes over to you, he would be rather alone.
All right.
And everyone else is, they're elves. They're very hard at work,
Right.
very focused.
So I'm going to nudge Gringle and say, see that one that's walking back and forth? We're going to take him out.
Okay.
Do it.
So, check this shit out. So I'm going to I'm going to wait, and I'm going to take out my hand crossbow. And as a bonus action, I would like to cast Steady Aim, where I give myself advantage on my next attack roll on the current turn.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Provided that I haven't moved.
Okay.
So
Go ahead
I
and
would,
roll an attack as he walks over.
and I would like to use sneak attack. So I get once per turn, you can deal an
Fucking
extra
point blank,
4d6.
no scope.
Go for it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 16 plus 8.
You're good.
24.
Yep. he's like a commoner.
Now
They
you
have
know-
the AC
now,
of like
now you know how I
it's
feel.
just
Devin.
a
awesome.
yeah, it's
Isn't it
just
fun?
This is fucking sick.
just
man.
a working elf. He's got like two.
I get
health
to do
points.
this every week, Devin.
That's awesome. 5. Do I need to keep rolling the others?
This poor
Not
elf.
if you don't want to, unless you want to really blame him. I will say this, just for coolness factor, like he's carrying a present, and like your arrow just makes this like pinprick hole through the present, and you see like it was a stuffed bear, and then you see this like stuffing like just empty out the hole, no longer like, and then it's like stained a little red.
Yeah.
And then you see him, and because you've done it so well, he like had just gone over. You see him, and he just kind of places the present and then leans over it.
All right.
So no one noticed. He's just kind of leaning there.
I'm going to stealth over and
Okay.
swipe him.
All right.
And then
You're
Put his
good.
clothes
Yeah, I'm
on.
not going to make you roll. That's
right.
awesome. It's good. Yeah, you're good. You
put his clothes on.
Okay.
All right, Gringle. I'm going to go find maintenance and see if we can't open up this vault.
You're gonna. All right. What does that mean? You just. Whenever you talk, I don't actually understand you.
I'm going to go find maintenance. I'm going to tell him there's something wrong with the vault
Okay.
and that there's something in there. I think someone's trying to break. Someone's in the inside of the vault,
Oh, okay.
and they're going to open it, and we walk out.
That sounds stupid. You do that. I'm gonna do something else.
All right.
All right. We'll meet back
Let's
up.
break
at the
up.
vault.
Three
We've
different
got,
ways.
we've got some guy ritually casting an explosion on the door.
Let Garrett know that I'm going to make a hell of a noise when I come up this hallway, so you guys can hide.
All right. I'll let him know. And
All
I
right.
walk the other way. Just like totally. Yeah.
We'll come right back to you
Yeah,
to
yeah,
figure out
yeah.
where the hell you're going. Gringle, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go the other direction, but I'm actually not going very far. I want to look for something I can hide behind. Because Garrett's near the door trying to explode.
Well,
it,
I'm just inscribing a glyph right now, so I can do that literally while sitting down, while walking. You know,
All right. So I want to keep eyes on Garrett because I think his plan's gonna work. I think Baddie's an idiot. So I'm gonna stay out of sight, but try to watch Garrett and see what he's doing because I also don't have a better plan.
Okay. So
And I don't really want to do more.
Okay.
it's like me like doing math. Like,
Yeah, I feel like I got pulled into this, so I'm kind of like I'm not doing anything, but I'm gonna watch him make his glyph and then
You're
wait
the
it out.
lookout.
this
Yeah.
works faster if you stop staring at me.
Okay, and so like I back up, but I'm still just staring at him. And I like try to get away so he can't see me doing it.
Make an animal handling check.
14.
You smell reindeer. Oh. They are.
You just got a bone.
You gather that they are
Is this?
essentially right outside the
I
door
can
that
tell.
you guys just
I'm like,
entered in.
It smells divine.
We'll come back to you as you smell that. Baddie,
Yes.
you are able to stealth around in your new disguise here. You're good to go. Where are you wanting to go, and what are you wanting to do?
I'm going to walk up to, like, the nearest elf I can see,
Okay.
and I'm just going to say, hey, where's maintenance?
Maintenance is, a lot of maintenance. We're all maintenance, right? We're all working.
Something's wrong with the vault.
Oh,
Chief.
the vault maintenance, yeah. No, you want to go 2 stories down, take a right, a left, and then another right, and there you go.
Right, left, another right. Got it, thanks.
Yep.
And I
Jolly
start
on.
walking, and I'm scowling. I grab a clipboard off of some bullshit wall, and I'm just walking with a clipboard, and just like, I have business to take care of.
Everyone else, surprisingly, looks just like you.
Yeah.
They're all pissed off. They're
Pissed
fucking
off.
making toys
Yeah.
24/7
24/7.
for the
No
fat
vacation.
man. No vacation. It is the day after Christmas, and they are doing it. They are
Doing it.
in it,
They're in it.
people.
It all
No
started.
vacation, no sick days,
No.
no health care, no nothing.
Nothing.
They're working hard.
Damn, they're
right.
American.
It hurts. It hurts.
My soul.
All right.
All right, so I try to find maintenance. I'm assuming I find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right where you said
So
it.
I find maintenance, right? And I just walk right in. I go, "Hey, who's in charge of maintenance with the vault? We got to get in there."
I'm right here.
All right.
The only elf you've ever met with a gruff voice.
Okay. What's your name, Chief?
Bernard,
Bernard.
what's going on with the vault?
The name's Garrett.
Garrett, pleasure.
Listen, I think something's going on with the vault.
Yeah, you said that.
Right.
Get to it. Hop, hop.
We got to get. All right, let's go. So I
Okay,
just
what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong.
I'll talk
I need
and walk.
tools. I need
grab
specifics.
the vault tools.
The vault-
Something to get into the vault with.
The
I don't
vault
know.
tools. Roll a persuasion check. Fucking vault tools.
Dirty 20.
Oh my god! It's like, all right, everyone.
He turns around and there's a toolbox labeled vault tools.
No way. There's tools fucking everywhere. It's like, I need everyone to put it in the sack and let's go. And he's hauling this giant ass sack of tools. Yeah, just dragging it. He's got every vault tool he could think of. Like, this is the most urgent thing he's ever heard
Right.
of. Like, it must be serious.
So as I'm walking, I'm just gripping that clipboard, and I go, "Look, I think someone's broken into the vault, but they're already on the inside. Now, obviously, it's locked. I don't know how they got in
Well, the
there.
vault's got its own protection. But all right, let's get in.
We
Let's go.
gotta get it
okay,
open.
all right.
Got to make sure.
All right. If they're open and locked in, honestly, it's probably not good because only like the nice
I'm
guys
from
get in
security
there.
detail, so I've got that. I just need you
You
to
look
open.
like you were from
Yeah.
security. Okay.
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
So as
I
we're
trust
walking,
everything you're saying right now.
as we're walking, I'm trying to be loud, and I'm trying to make it so that because I don't know what the timing is right now.
Sure. Surprisingly, it's pretty much an hour.
Okay.
So the glyph is pretty much pretty set. And
I'm literally like carving it like right on the floor, right in front of the door.
Okay.
So
all right. So you enter the hall. I need you guys to roll. Well, let's pause as
Yep.
you go through the workshop, and it's like the nails. The guy's dragging all the vault
Seen
tools.
in Men in Black.
And yeah, 100%. Like all of the toy making elves are like just staring at this guy, just dragging every tool he has over to the vault, and you're like, nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Let's go back to you, Reindeer Man. Do you want to do anything before you essentially have to either hide and get in the vault? Like, what do you?
As soon as I smell reindeer, I lose it, and
Okay.
that's my focus.
Okay.
They don't matter. Nothing else matters.
Okay.
I want to find some
You
reindeer.
open the door because that's where the smell is coming from.
Yeah.
You see flames in the distance and screaming elves. No one's really paying the Santa's Workshop a whole hell of a lot of attention. Around the corner, you kind of follow the stench, and there in front of you, this red aura appears. And at first, you mistake it for like another fire or light in the sky, but then as your eyes kind of clear, you realize it's attached to a reindeer, and Rudolph sits directly in front of you.
The
He looks
sweetest
up.
of all.
He looks up with this shit-eating grin, antlers there. This just like happy to help
That's awesome.
and expecting you to come and pet him and love him, just like everyone else in the fucking North Pole does.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
That is like my unicorn. I must have it. I must have it, and that's so I
Turn into a T-Rex.
yeah, right. I did you say I have one more shapeshift?
Yes, you do.
Ah, thank you so much. So I do. This is my character's flaw. This is why I'm on the naughty list. I want to. It's like total bloodlust. I lose my mind, and I want to turn into a wolf, and I want to devour that thing.
Make an attack roll with advantage, because he's definitely expecting you. He at first was like, "You're gonna love me."
I rolled a 2, but then I rolled a 1.
Hey.
So
Both very bad.
Like, so bad.
Unfortunately, that's so bad. In your eagerness, you go and lunge at him and you miss. You go almost right past him. He is now freaked out. He makes his way back towards the door. He sprints into the hallway. You chase after him.
Yeah.
And at this point, what we have now, Krugel, your glyph is set.
Who is he?
I'm sorry. Let's go. Well, all right, so we'll pause there. What's going on? I'm sorry, not Krugel. I'm sorry. Garrett, Supmark, your glyph is set.
It's literally a holiday poem.
Okay. Do you have it? You would like to read it?
It's all improv. So
Okay, please.
Yeah.
whether you're naughty or nice, you're gonna pay the price.
So on the thing is still written essentially like you've got to be nice and right, open for the kind, the pure, and whatever. And then on the bottom is like inscrawled like whether you're not nice, you're gonna pay the price. Turning the corner is the vault worker entering into the door at essentially almost the exact same time as Rudolph.
Sprinting,
Sprinting
sliding around with
he
his
slides
hooves.
on like the ice floor
Yeah.
and heads directly to the vault. The vault worker freaks out, drops his tools, and sprints to the vault. Rudolph, no! I'm asking, I guess, at what point would you like to trigger the explosion?
So I have to be 20 feet away from it, but basically, I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at it to trigger it.
Okay.
So I see this happening, and I see it out of the corner of my eye. I just look and I just smile and I go, all
right,
and cast guiding bolt at my glyph.
Gringle, you as the wolf enter in time. Baddie, you turn the corner.
Oh, it's acid, by the way. It's gonna be explosive acid to try to melt the metal.
To see this like explosion and like bits of Rudolph splatter back out to you. That the elf is just like obliterated and melted. You've essentially got like crispy chunks of reindeer to eat, like hard nice venison, spiced just right. And the vault doors do not melt, but they do swing open as you have at least disturbed the rocks. Surprisingly, the tinkering and the toy makers continue on their very fucking way because they don't care about any distractions.
Well, they got to meet their deadlines.
Yes, that's right.
That's not me.
They've got
That's security. I don't give a shit
They've
about the
got
vault.
quotas, ladies and gentlemen. The vault opens up, and there, standing before you guys, is what looks to be like hanging almost off like a Christmas tree, keys to what you would assume to be a church. What is it that you want? Another reindeer?
Yeah.
Wrapped in a bow.
Is
Somehow
Rudolph
is Rudolph. Again. Oh, and a live Rudolph. And then what did you want? I think I had
tools.
lockpicking tools. It is the most exquisite. Actually, you know what? What you see is essentially what you realize is a skeleton key. It is a key that would unlock essentially anything.
Cool.
And they all wait for you in the vault. What do you guys do?
Now, wait a minute. Why don't you check if there's some traps?
I would like to just run in there.
Oh, you're playing Zorro.
You run in as the door.
You're what?
He's
bloodlusty.
He's a fucking wolf. As the door, you enter in through the door. There's almost like the sheen over the vault door, like the vault door swing inward. There's this sheen, and you walk through, almost like walking through glass, and you enter into this kind of magical experience. Snow kind of begins to fall. There's trees, there's presents everywhere, and you go to devour Rudolph.
Yeah.
And it happens. I mean, it's your present. Like, it is there.
I get it.
And you fucking get it. You just go to fucking town on Rudolph.
That's disgusting.
You're just mauling.
Oh, shit,
What are the other? You guys now see like nothing is happening to you.
Yeah.
Like, you're fine. What do you guys do?
I'm just going to run in and grab my key.
As I eat him, does his nose like start to like dim?
It's the exact opposite. At first, it just gets fucking really bright, and like instead of screaming, it's just his nose is just like pulsing, and then it begins to dim.
Do you eat that last?
Yeah, I do. I save it for the very end.
The life force leaves Rudolph.
Yep.
As that all happens, you grab the key. Both of you grab your keys. You devour Rudolph. You guys all essentially have what you have so long longed for. The temperature drops about 50 degrees. It was already cold. Now it's really fucking cold. I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws.
It's not good.
Con save.
18.
7.
14.
4 damage, 4 cold damage,
Okay.
4 cold damage, 8 cold damage.
8 cold damage. Got it.
As the temp drops, the lights around the presence and the kind of the tree, everything around you kind of dim, and then poof, 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 4 like bonfires essentially in each corner pop up. The smell of
Rudolph.
Rudolph. The smell of Rudolph actually goes away.
Oh, okay.
As Rudolph essentially fades into nothingness, your belly empties, the key in your hands disappear, both of you. The smell of old leather and cookies, freshly baked, and tobacco from a pipe, and pine, and the smell of Christmas hits the air. And you, one by one, turn, and as you turn, you notice the tree kind of devolves, and then at your feet, instead of the tree, you're standing essentially on this, almost like a ward on the ground. And it's a snowflake ward essentially on the ground. You turn, and there is Kris Kringle himself, Santa Claus, sitting in the vault door.
Oh, no.
Santa looks at each one of you and just shakes his head and bows his head. I had hoped one day you would earn such gifts, or perhaps not want them at all. You disappoint yet again, children. So what do you guys want to do? He sits there and waits.
How far away from us is he?
He's right. Oh, hold on one second.
Because I'm going to give him something to think about. Because I'm going to just blow this up.
I can't wait. We're about to kill Santa. Jeff, I love the tabletop presence. You're crushing it.
Now you guys have kind of a turn. Santa just sits there. The vault entrance doors have swung, like they're open, and they're directly, essentially, he's like in the doorway. He's not letting you pass without going through him. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to cast Guardian of the Faith.
Okay, what is that?
A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration, unoccupied space so you can see within range. So right above him.
What does a guardian of the anti-Santa septum look like?
Ass.
The spell.
It's a giant ass.
Nope. It's the spelling of my last name backwards, which would be Krampus.
Krampus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the whole children eating and
Sure.
everything. There you go.
So Krampus appears directly above him.
As a spectral guardian, yep. And
Okay.
he's invulnerable. So any enemy that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time or starts its turn there makes a dex saving throw.
Okay. You see Krampus appear directly above him.
14, by the way, is the saving. 14 dex.
14 dex, as it were. Let me get old Kris Kringle's stat block.
I love that Kris Kringle has a stat block.
That's right. That's funny.
He rolled a 6.
So he takes 20 damage.
He has +6, which is a 12.
14 is to save.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he takes 20 damage.
20 radiant damage on a failed save. Yep.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, and it lasts for 8 hours, but once it deals 60 damage, it poofs.
Lasts for 8 hours.
Yep. But once
Is it movable, or is that's where he's at?
I'm pretty sure that's where it says it hovers for the duration in unoccupied space so you can see within range.
Okay.
So.
When you do that, we are going to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
Fuck you, Kris.
Garrett.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not good.
Now, 25 through 20.
Nope.
Definitely not.
20 through 15.
Not even close.
This is tough. 15 through 10.
I got a 16. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That was literally your cue.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Baddie with a 16.
Oh, he's the biggest number.
10 through 5.
5.
Okay, Santa. Kringle. And Mr. -1 to initiative himself.
Means I rolled a 2 again, I got a 1 again.
Damn.
Garrett.
So it's a 1 without a crit fail.
Sup, Mark. Baddie, I believe you are the first to act as Krampus has appeared. You see Santa. Santa takes that damage. It's radiant, you said?
Yep.
He takes that damage, and you watch as he like almost absorbs some of it, almost as if like, don't put what I'm made of on me. Baddie, you're up.
I mean, I'm just going to draw quick hand McGee over here. I'm going to draw my hand crossbow and loose a shot at him.
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Damn it. So then, as the round goes, as the bolt goes sailing by his head, I'm going to use my, merge with shadows again. And as I try to turn invisible, I'm assuming it's dim light or darkness. We're in a vault.
Yep.
I'm going to turn invisible, and from the surrounding ether around him, I'm going to say very lowly, up on the housetop, reindeer paws.
Make a stealth check. Ooh.
23.
Santa rolled a 4, and even he's got a really good modifier. Still is not going to get there, so he doesn't know where you are. Did you want to move?
Yeah, I'm going to move. I would like to move to his flank.
Okay.
Over here. Just right to the side of him. Yeah.
Santa's 30 feet from you. The lights here are probably about 45 feet from you guys. And as that happens, it's now Santa's turn. Santa is going to... He sees you kind of disappear, and he kind of smiles. He hears that jingle, and his hips start to rock a little bit. He starts to dance a little bit. Starts to get in the mood a little bit.
Yeah, he does.
And he takes out from behind. He's got a sack kind of tied to him. It's empty at this point because he just delivered all the presents. But he does have his wood axe. He takes out his axe. Before he does anything, he snaps his fingers. He takes one step forward, just a little bit, like an inch forward, just enough for the vault doors to give him clearance as they slowly begin to close. I need everyone to give me perception checks, please.
24.
Nat 20.
11.
Okay. You guys realize that you have 5 turns before those vault doors close. With the nat 20, who rolled the nat 20? With the nat 20, you are able to piece together, you piece together, 1, they're closing, and then 2, kind of looking at it, you see that it's almost like drawing energy from the glyph you're standing on. And you gather that there's probably a way to slow it down and or stop it if you could figure it out.
Okay.
It is now... I'm sorry. Santa is then going to reach into his sack of goodies, and he is going to pull out a lump of coal.
Uh-oh.
And I need Gringle and Garrett Sutmark to make dexterity saving throws.
9.
9.
If you guys would take 9 fire damage as a lump of coal is thrown at you guys, and lumped.
What a lump.
Santa widens his feet and plants his axe on the ground beside him. And he doesn't quite say, "You shall not pass," but he gets pretty damn close. Ho, ho, ho! All right, Gringle, you're up.
A direct
Followed
translation.
By That's right. Direct translation, you shall not pass. If Lord of the Rings was a Christmas movie.
Yes, right.
I'm sorry, Gringle, you're up.
Oh, that's me.
That's you, yes.
Yeah,
You are.
I am definitely going to cast Sleet Storm. And how far away are the candlely things over there from each other?
From each other, they're all everything's 45 feet. I don't know if that math checks out, but...
That's what we're rolling with.
All right, that's too much. Well, that's fine. So I'm going to cast Sleet Storm on one of them, the one directly to my left.
Okay.
And not really focused on Santa. What I want to try and do is douse this thing. So 40-foot tall, 20-foot radius sleet storm just starts pouring down on it. That area is heavily obscured, and exposed flames in the area are doused.
Okay. Doused. You feel the temperature drop another 10 degrees. I need to make Constitution saving throws again.
Okay, that's bad.
18.
14.
23.
You guys are
Suckers.
all good. 5. If you guys would take 2 cold damage, you
Me
realize. Yes, you two. You realize at that point, what you just did not work. The
Perfect.
vault doors continue to go on, and the temp has dropped, and it is fucking cold.
Okay.
Cold.
Not good.
Yeah, like damaging cold every round.
Okay.
Cold. Did you want to move? You can move without reaction. You can take a bonus action.
Yeah, I do think I want to get off the giant snowflake, so I will. I'll move and I'll go over to the side, kind of towards Baddie, but
Okay.
not directly next to him.
Gotcha. Garrett Kringle, or I'm sorry, excuse me, Garrett Sutmark. You're up.
So I'm just going to look at Santa, and I'm going to crouch down and cast Remove Curse and touch the glyph below me.
Ooh.
So it doesn't remove the curse, but it removes the owner's attunement to it, is what it says. So it can be removed or discarded.
It's not a curse.
Not a curse?
Not a curse.
Damn.
Well, it depends who's on the receiving end. That's up for interpretation.
Not a curse. You go down and touch it, nothing happens.
Okay.
You want to do a bonus action or
I don't know
move?
if I have any. Fuck it. I'm going to cast...
Exploding ward. We'll give you an hour.
I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
need that, please.
Hit me with that, Daddy.
2d4 plus 8. Give me a minute here.
Did you just say daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I thought you said
baddie.
baddie. Yeah.
Then I thought about it for a second. I was like, I don't think that's what I said.
13.
Everyone.
Yeah.
For all of us?
Yep.
Yo!
Mass
Yes.
Healing Word.
Let's go.
Makes me so happy.
Santa smiles, makes him happy too. It's good to see you doing something nice for your friends. Sup, Mark. Gringle.
Did he have a turn since the first Guardian Faith turn?
Yeah, he didn't move.
So he should have been attacked by the
Did you
Guardian.
need to make another saving throw?
Yeah. Holy forgot.
15?
So it saves, so it's only 10 radiant, half his damage, so 10 radiant,
Okay.
which,
Yep. I need everyone to make Constitution. It is the beginning of the turn, beginning of the round. Con saving throws. And I need...
23 again.
Nice.
9.
11.
3. Cold
Nice.
damage. I need you to make a perception check.
Okay. 3 damage. Perception check is 10.
We'll say that's good enough for the one shot. You take no damage, so you can reverse that damage. As you get within range, we're going to kind of put you a little closer. I know I'm cheating a little bit. To the bonfire, you feel it warm you. The bonfire goes out, but the light remains, and it remains around you. You no longer take cold damage.
Ah.
At the same time, you see the snowflake in the center. Nothing's happened. Like, it's still going, but like it almost like recoils just a little bit from you. But the power that it is generating and closing the doors,
Yeah.
it's still going on. But it doesn't like you right at this point.
Okay.
Okay, Batty, you're up.
So since I'm invisible, he doesn't know where I am. He has a sack with him, right?
Yeah.
And he's holding a stride with his axe.
Correct.
I want to try stealing his jacket.
His jacket.
Yeah, and I know that's
You
really
probably
hard.
couldn't get the whole thing. He's a big. I mean,
He's a big dude, and
but
it's
you
hard.
could go and try and cut off enough fabric to. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know if you can get the whole thing. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can make very strategic cuts.
Yeah.
To where some of it would fall off though.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
You
How
want
do I do that?
Do you want it to be wearable?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want him to lose it and me to gain it.
So
Sleight of hand
it
check
would
or
be
an attack roll?
a lot of things.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pass 2 things.
Okay.
One is a sleight of hand, and the other is an attack. So first, you got to see if you can hit him
For an attack.
for an attack.
Okay.
And I'll say you get an advantage for that one because you are invisible. And he doesn't
Okay.
know you're there.
So I need to go. I'm going to use my dagger.
Sleight of hand, you're not going to get advantage on.
Right. Okay. Let
Both
me-
DCs are fairly high.
Inventory. Yeah. Dagger is +6. 21 to hit.
You're going to hit him.
And then my sleight of hand check. Dirty 20.
If anyone ever seen The Mask of Zorro with Antonio Banderas,
Yeah.
and Jones, that is 100% what you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, where it's like he cuts off Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Betty.
Yes, that's 100% what's going on.
Yeah.
And you lean a little bit. Yes, but essentially the whole thing. He's wearing coveralls underneath.
Yeah.
But his jacket essentially falls forward with a couple of strategic cuts and holes in it at this point.
Yep.
He now knows you pop up there. He knows where you are. He's going to use a legendary action as you do that, and he's going to take a swipe at you with his axe.
Okay.
And more than anything, he picks up his axe and rounds it this way.
Yep.
And he's going to try and essentially hit you and push you back into the vault.
Okay.
So does 25 hit?
It does.
Okay. If you would take 15 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a a strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Yes.
18.
You're good. He goes to push you and it hits you, but it you're so nimble and strong, I guess, that it glances off and keeps going, and you remain there. The jacket is there with you.
So as a reaction, I'll use Uncanny Dodge. When an attacker you can see hits me with an attack, I can take my reaction to have the attack's damage against me rounded down. So I will take 7 damage instead.
That was a legendary action, so I think you still have movement and a bonus action.
Yeah, so as a bonus action, I will disappear into the shadows again.
Okay.
And I will say, baby, it's cold outside.
Make a stealth check.
28.
You rolled an out one. You rolled a crit fail. He has no clue where you are. His jacket is on the ground. It is now Santa's turn.
Roll a dex.
Damn, I forgot about that. And he's not moving because he doesn't want to do it. He rolled an 8. He rolled a 14.
That's the dex save.
Ty goes the defender.
Another 10.
Just as well as Santa.
So the guy doesn't go away till he deals 60 damage.
He's all right.
So he's dealt 40 now. So
Gotcha. A couple things. Sorry, we hit the top of the order. You guys have made your con save. The doors inch a little closer. You now have 4 rounds to either get out or stall this thing and try and prolong the fight. Santa, being the nice guy that he is, doesn't really want to fight you guys, but you guys are naughty after all, so he's not super thrilled about it. He looks at Gringle as you have just moved. He shoots out his hand, and out of his hand, where the sleeves would have been, a ribbon kind of appears, and it shoots. And I need you to make a strength saving.
Spider-Man.
That's 100% what's going on.
What is it?
A ribbon goes to entwine you and
strength save?
bind you. I need you to make a strength save.
13.
Okay, you fail. You are
Ribboned up.
ribboned up like a present. And it is now your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Can I do stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Just can't move. I mean, you can try and get out. You can.
Well, I want to cast a spell.
You can do
Can
that.
I cast a spell
absolutely.
like this?
Yeah.
I would love to cast Moonbeam on Santa Claus.
Okay.
I feel like it is the only appropriate response right now.
Right.
So a giant beam of light just
Oh yeah, I'm familiar.
goes down on him, and each creature in that area makes a con saving throw of 14. Failed save takes 2d10 radiant damage.
Sorry.
Yeah, 2d10.
He's gonna fail. He rolled a 2, and his
right,
modifier isn't enough.
I like it. All right, let's see. 11 damage.
2d10. You got 11.
Man, don't make the guy feel bad.
I did. Yeah, sorry.
Do harder.
That's a little bit more than average, technically.
Santa's not moving, at least.
So that's what I do.
Okay. Do you want to try and get out of the room?
And then I was gonna say, can I do that as like a bonus?
You can. You can make either a acrobatics or athletics check.
Ooh, I would love
Try
to
and get
do. I'm more acrobatic at heart.
Go for it.
It's a 10.
10's still not good enough to do it.
These ribbons are tight,
They
guys.
are tight.
And I yell that. These ribbons are tight, guys.
Okay.
Also, stay near the light. It's warm.
Santa is going to use another legendary action, and this time it's just to really talk to you guys. He's going to, as the moonbeam flies down, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to kill you. I am nice after all. But lay down your arms, and I will let you walk out of here. I am nothing if not merciful. Everyone deserves a second chance until I check the list again.
As he's doing that, I'm definitely like fighting the ribbons and I'm not going for it. Yeah.
All right, Garrett, you're up.
I'm gonna cast resistance on myself and make myself cold resistant.
Okay,
smart.
Awesome, very cool.
Freaking Garrett.
And then I'm gonna step off the glyph.
That is very cool. Where do you want to go?
I want to go. Hold on, laser pointer
Yeah,
time.
show me.
Yeah. Here, I'm a superstar. Or smiley face. I mean, I'm gonna walk.
That's the world's biggest smiley face. You want to go?
I want to walk. I want to walk towards fucking what's his name? Gringle.
Oh my gosh, you want to go straight at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Gringle.
Gringle.
Not Kringle.
I'm sorry.
Not
God damn it! Why do you have to name me Gringle?
Because it's a
It's
a holiday episode.
Kringle. Do me a favor. Extinguish the light that.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Oh.
The light, however, jumps from Gringle to you. It doesn't like the whole thing doesn't jump, but it splits. And you guys both now
Have
feel that
sunlight.
warmth go over
Ooh,
you.
okay.
You're a little bit closer to the snowflake glyph on the ground.
closer.
And it recoils a little bit more, and as it recoils a little bit more, actually make a perception check.
Just him?
Just him.
18.
You see the vault doors almost imperceptibly slow down as the snowflake kind of recoils from the heat that you're at. Top of the order, if everyone would make Constitution saving throws.
18.
You guys are good.
21. But, all right.
You guys take no damage.
All right. We're so warm. It's so warm.
If you would take 4 damage, cold damage.
Since he's jacketless, shouldn't he take cold
It
damage?
is bad damage. He doesn't care about the cold.
Fucking horseshit.
Nice try. Nice try, Devin.
He brought the fucking cold.
All right, I am going to use all my movement speed to walk towards the doors,
Okay.
and then I'm going to loose a shot at him.
Okay. The doors. There's 2 doors. One
Yep.
here and one there. You going towards them, towards your companions, or towards over here?
Well, there's 2
Are you
doors.
trying to exit? Are you trying to get out?
I'm trying to get out.
You're trying to get out.
Yeah.
So you're going to end up. I mean, you're going to end up behind him.
Yeah.
Like you're just. I mean, he doesn't know where you are. You're going to get behind him.
Yeah.
So you're 5 feet away from making a clean escape.
Okay.
You want to take a shot at him? You have advantage.
No, I will take a shot at him. Yeah. So I'm going to use my sneak attack.
Okay.
So with my 16 plus 8, does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use 1d6 plus 3. That's 6 damage, and then 4d6 for sneak attack. 9 damage total. 11 damage total. 14 damage total. 15 damage total.
Okay.
And then I created this character with 5.5e.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all good.
So that
almost D&D.
means
Come
it's
on.
almost D&D. The attack. If you hit a creature with a hand crossbow and you deal damage to it, I have advantage on my next attack roll against it.
Okay.
So it doesn't say that sneak attack is a bonus action, right?
No,
That-
it's a feature. It's
Okay.
just something you get to do.
So it's something I get to do. So then I will, again, merge with shadows.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
16 plus 9,
He
25.
he's rolled a 2 and a 3. He has no clue where you're at. And it's driving him crazy. he's like stomping on his coat. He's like, I don't know where he is.
Ho, 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 who wouldn't go?
You see, it's not a dance anymore. You see like a shiver.
He stops.
Like a shiver almost run down his spine. And then he stops. He stops jiggling his fat ass. All right. It is.
I can see Chris's character, Garrett, going, yeah,
Look at that ass.
look at that ass.
Fitting name.
Yo,
That's
yes, old
freaking
man.
ass, man. Garrett.
Unbelievable. He is, but he does know you're close. So it's his turn. He is going to. You see him kind of almost like plant his axe down once more and take his sack off his fucking shoulder, his sack of toys off his shoulder, and he kind of spreads his arms out and he gets ready, and like he almost like builds himself up and lets out this giant bellows, ho, ho, ho. I need everyone in a 15-foot, or I'm sorry, in a 10-foot radius, which at this point is just going to be you, to make a wisdom saving throw, and he's trying just to get you.
That's not good. That's going to be a whiz save 4.
You're charmed. You now view him. I think charmed. You just view him as a friend. Almost D&D legend. We don't know what charmed means.
We're new to this. A charmed creature can't attack the charmer.
You're just friend. Yeah, you're friends at this point.
The charmer has advantage on any ability to checks to interact socially with the creature.
As he does that, just for meta purposes, I'm going to say he now knows where you are, or knows where like your mind is. Like that. And you hear in your voice, or in your head, I'm sorry, you hear Santa's voice. It's nice to see you've learned to play with others. And that is his turn. And in Gringle, you're up, followed by Garrett Seltmark. 1, 2, the doors.
Oh, you didn't do a dex save, did you?
I did not do a dex save.
Yeah, get him.
Santa.
Get him. Destroy
I
Santa.
rolled a nat 15. He's got a plus modifier, so he's going to pass, right?
Yeah, so that's just 10 damage.
Okay. Santa's very powerful, but he's taking some damage at this point. Like, you guys are starting to see he's jacketless, and he's not happy about it, to say the least.
All right. Did you say it
is
Sir Gringle's turn?
Yep. And I think at this point you have 3, like no one has slowed anything down, so you have 3 turns to either get out or be trapped in this vault forever.
No big deal. I'm gonna. How far is Santa from me? Within
strike 30 feet. Yeah. You never moved out of striking.
Yeah.
distance.
So I'm gonna run up to him, and I want to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
And he has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Ooh, he rolled a 6.
Yeah, so I like latch onto him and I paralyze him. At the end of each of his turns, he repeats the save, and if he passes, it ends it. But I'm basically latching on and just paralyzing him, saying, "If I'm stuck in here, you're stuck in here with me." And I just grab onto him.
Okay.
That's all I got.
He failed. He's held. You see your friend go up and hug Santa, or your fellow naughty person, anti-Santa.
Let's be real. He sits on his lap.
Yeah. Yes.
I move close to this candle here.
Okay. Go ahead and turn it off. You are 100% definitely not cold. In fact, if anything, you are a little hot to try, and you feel kind of that 100%. You feel like this power course through you. Yeah.
Jeff, I can't do anything with it.
Well, that's a shame. I mean, that's not my fault.
I feel this power to do what exactly?
Make Super Saiyan Garrett.
Yes.
And just got me. I don't have many bonus actions, actually.
Well, that wasn't an act. That was movement.
Oh, that's true. You know what?
Wasn't even that much movement. You can move another 15 feet.
Well, then I'm going to move towards another candle.
You're not going to get there, but you are. You're going to move. Where are you going to move to?
I want to go back across the back here.
Okay. You're going to go ahead and put him right there?
Yep.
The doors stop. The snowflake shrinks almost as if it's melting from the heat of your newfound power. And you are once again face to face with Kris Kringle himself. What do you do?
Cast level 4 guiding bolt.
Okay.
The only correct response.
So it's 7d6.
Yo.
4, 1.
It's an attack roll?
6. Oh, yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
Not magic missile.
19.
That hits.
Okay. Should I start re-rolling?
Yes, you
Okay.
should. I've got 27 total damage.
And 7 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of rolls. Question in the chat: wouldn't a held creature hit be an auto crit? I don't know. That's a good question. He's paralyzed. If you're paralyzed, is it an auto crit?
And
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength or dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
5 feet. But he's
So-
not.
It's not.
So-
that is a great question, and thank you for saying that. Because
So guiding bolt
I just
though.
learned.
almost D&D, I didn't know that.
So
Yes.
the next attack roll made against Kris Kringle before my next turn, it has advantage.
You advantage. Sounds like a melee attacks are auto crit,
auto
but
crits.
a range attacks are not. He takes a shit ton of damage. He ends up glowing, so anyone else has advantage on him. The doors have stopped. That was an extremely productive turn. We are back up to the top.
Fucking do something, guys.
Unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
not unfortunately, you had 2 candles. The 21 damage that you did to him, you see it hit, and you see that like flame almost engulf him, and you see him take even more damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
Merry Christmas.
I like that.
very Krampus, bitch.
That's a total.
I mean, sup, Mark.
Obviously.
He's officially hurt. From what you can tell,
Hurt?
bloodied.
Bloodied. Okay.
Bloodied. The other thing that has happened is the vault has stopped for this turn, so it's not going to close as we're reuniting around. You feel the coldness come back.
Okay.
As you essentially wasted 2 energy, or used, not wasted, 2 energy, 2 fire energies. At that point, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, except for Gringle, who still has 1 flame.
All right, cool.
16.
7. 2 damage, 5 damage.
So I take half because of my resistance buff.
Yes. Yeah. 2 damage.
Okay.
I'm rounding down for you guys. Okay. It is now Baddie's turn. The doors don't.
I'm
go
still
anywhere.
charmed.
You are. You think he's a friend. You also think all of your other people are friends too.
Yeah,
Like you
so-
don't have to attack them or anything, but
But it is cold in here.
it is cold. It's very cold.
So you know what? I'm going to remain invisible, and I'm just going to...
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
He just did 54 damage to me. Santa has to make a
54
con.
damage?
he did 27, and then with his flame power made it a crit essentially. I've got to make a con saving throw. You were no longer charmed.
Okay. So I'm no longer charmed.
That was
So-
an excellent turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to back up outside of the doors.
Yep.
So I'm on the other side of the doors now. I'm going to use the door as...
You feel the coldness leave you, by the way.
Okay. I'm going to use the doors as half cover,
Okay.
and I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
I
You have,
don't
you have,
know...
you have advantage.
I do have advantage. 'cause
For
he's
multiple
held.
reasons, but yes. But guiding bolt,
Okay.
yes. So I think you can use sneak attack if you'd like.
I would. Does a 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so...
Barely.
That's 8 damage. 12.
That 12 total. Are you doing the
15.
total?
15
Okay.
total. 21 total. 22 total damage.
He's very hurt.
And then I will
Man.
disappear again.
At this point, you make a stealth check.
Yep. 12.
15. He knows where you are.
All right, that's fine.
At this point, you know, Santa has been shot, stabbed. He's still got moonbeams and shit all over him. He's got to make another save because Krampus is still there. 19.
Okay. 10, and then Krampus disappears.
Okay, Krampus is gone. Santa is more like you see him like almost fatigued and like almost as if his glow and his jolliness has like been slowly decreasing. And less so much that you're like about to kill the guy, but more is so you've just worn him down. Like he's beginning to realize he can't quite turn you guys nice. Like he can't quite keep you here. He can't quite make you guys do what he wants to do. It's getting close to that point. Baddie's just gone. Santa's going to reach into his sack again. And in his hand, he's going to pull out a candy cane. And he's going to stretch it out and keep stretching and stretching and stretching. And almost like a boomerang, he's just going to...
Think of different people.
Yeah.
He's just going to... And I need everyone to make dex saving throws for me as this giant-ass candy cane begins to kind of spin around him.
15.
15 is
9.
the DC.
9.
3.
Okay.
Hard 9.
12. One
Hard.
more. 13. 13 damage to Gringle, 13 damage to Garrett, and 6 damage to my guy over here, Batty.
Yeah.
When he gets back.
How much damage to me?
13.
13?
That's his turn.
Did he save from his hold person? So I think he has to...
Oh, shit. He's still held.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's held hard. He's paralyzed.
He rolled a nat 20.
Ah, well, there you go.
Gringle, it is your turn.
Again, I would love to moonbeam Santa Claus yet again.
I think Moonbeam, is that an action, or once it's there, it just hits him again and again, right?
Yeah, well, all right. Yeah, it is. It's a concentration. So I think on his turn, he's supposed to...
He rolls a
Is that how it
15.
works? It's a con save of 14.
Okay, so he
takes
passes.
half as much damage.
What's the damage?
It is I think it was 2d10.
Go ahead and roll for me.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's an action. I think it's just there.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
So
I
you
think
still
we
get a
just-
full other thing that you can do.
All right.
Also, the whole person, I guess, would have dropped once Moonbeam hit, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair. I got 6 and 8.
8 total.
No, 6 and
14, so he's going to take
Yeah.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep. All right, so since I don't have to moonbeam again, I can do something else. And I shall do...
You see the last little spark of joy and jolliness leave him. And
Okay.
what is left before you is kind of the shell of Santa Claus, but he is still there.
He's still there?
Yes.
So I actually want to dash... How far away is that other lit? The closest
This,
light, yeah.
around 45, it's 50 feet.
I want to sprint to that. So I'll use my action to sprint.
He's going to take a swing at you with his axe.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah,
has an
it's a
axe.
dirty 20. Yeah, Santa, he's had an axe the whole time. If you would take 15 damage.
No. That's terrible. All right.
Okay. But you do feel this warmth and power engulf you. No longer fear the cold, and you are emboldened.
All right.
Not actually emboldened, you just have extra power.
Yeah.
You're up, Garrett.
I'm going to move to the last light,
Okay.
which is I don't know how far.
30 feet from where you were.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet. So. All right, you guys are both now emboldened. Actually, you're double emboldened, by the way.
Love it.
So I guess the other damage should have doubled. So he's really a shell of himself at this point.
Yeah.
He's, I mean, he's there. Like you see him, and he almost falls to one knee
Yeah.
after that. Go ahead.
And I'm just going to move back and stay on the snowflake cliff.
Okay. The doors remain open. You would have used your action to dash. Okay.
Yep.
Bonus action.
I'm going to do it just because I can. Another mass healing word. So,
Smoke what you got.
2d4 plus 8 to y'all. And I forgot because of like my clerk shit and traits, I get +2 every time I heal people.
Okay.
So,
So you can add 4 to this one because you didn't do it for the last one.
yeah, 4, 5, 13 again. It's always
Everyone-
13.
Everyone add 13. And that's good because everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw except for Batty. You are out of the vault. So Gringle and Garrett make con saves.
Yep. I got 9.
13.
Both of you take 6 damage.
Is that cold damage?
Yes, it is.
Okay, half that.
Why?
Because I cast resistance.
He has resistance.
Oh,
to it.
yeah.
You're up, Batty, and he is. You see like almost like a translucent Santa sitting in the vault there in front of you, and you see your companion still there. I don't know, what do you want to do? You're free and clear if you want.
I'm gonna raise my crossbow, my hand crossbow, and I'm pointing right at Santa. And I'm gonna say, yield.
Ooh.
Make an intimidation. What do? Are you intimidating or persuading?
I'm gonna persuade him.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
It's duel time.
What did you say?
It's because someone said Jess is a mess. Said,
Yeah.
I feel bad, but it's been reported it's the Tim Allen one, so I said it's tool time.
Duel time.
21.
Santa takes a moment, cut the music. He takes a moment. He leans over, picks up his jacket, and as he does so, he looks back at you and he lays down his axe. And then a mist comes and snowflakes in the wind drift out of the vault and out of the toy factory, and you are left alone in the vault. The sound of elves has stopped, and you are left in silence in the North Pole.
Except for the fiery screaming outside, right?
No. Everything is
okay.
everything is silent. In front of you sits a skeleton key. Keys to a church and a wooden reindeer. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see what happens next time.
Wow.
In our next Christmas one shot. Thank you guys so much for joining. We hope you have a happy holidays. As always, all music and ambiance is
Michael Gelfi Studios.
Thank you, Michael Gelfi Studios. We really appreciate it. Helps bring our adventures to life.
Hell yeah.
I am Jeff. It has been my pleasure to be your DM, going clockwise around this very long and egregious table. Our cast and crew.
If you want to support us, check out our Patreon. For $1 a month, you get access to our post D&D. That's where the cast of Almost D&D discusses what just happened in the latest episode. For $5 a month, not only do you get to directly affect our campaign and interact with it, you get to see us on camera. That's right, unedited. Just the way
we know that's what you pay for.
That's what you pay for. You want to see our attractive faces on camera.
I mean, look at this.
And that's just $5 a month. But thank you for tuning in tonight. My name is Devin. I played Baddie the Elf.
I'm Rob. I played Gringle the Drow Bard. I mean, not Bard. I'm sorry. I got so excited. Threw it.
Throw dice at you.
I'm Kris, and I played Garrett Sutmark, or, really the human form of Krampus.
That's right.
That's the backwards
Very
last
cool.
name.
Yes, man.
The ass man. That's my holy symbol. The ass.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
God damn.